Hello everybody, the name's Ashentric and we've got a very special episode for you today. So special in fact, I decided to show up in person. Hi! This is the Razer Seiren. A million thanks to people at Razer for giving me a chance to try this out. I heard about it when it came out in the middle of December last year, and it arrived last Friday. I've been holding my horses to not open up this thing because I've been so excited to try it out. And so I also decided to do an unboxing video. Because hey, why the hell not? Okay, as you can see, it's pretty damn big. Yeah, the box is like almost as tall as my monitor here. The Seiren is actually a high definition studio grade recording setup that's made for YouTube, made for music, made for all sorts of things really. And it's supposed to be a Razer's solution to not having any gaming mics, any actual gaming mics yet. Because most of the time they are really good at making headsets with good mics. Like right now I'm currently using the Razer Kraken Pro to record. And I think this is their very first mics they ever tried out. The Seiren also has some additional accessories like a pop filter and a shock mount. I highly suggest you get these, but I don't think you really need them if you're not doing audio recording for music, or if you're not doing any audio recording very, very close up. Now without further ado, let's open her up. Okay, now we've got it down on its side. Again, this is the Razer Seiren. Is enormous in more ways than one. Okay, it opens via a flap on the side. I guess you see all the. Let me move it a bit. Yeah, you see all the different modes you can use it for. You've got cardioid, which is what most people use for streaming and podcasts because it keeps most of the sound out. Then you've got stereo, which is good for vocals and instrumentals. And then you got omnidirectional, which is what most mics tend to be, the lower range ones. And you've got bidirectional, which is good for when you need to do interviews and podcasts and duets, as far as I've heard. But these two are modes that I don't hear people use much, simply because omnidirectional catches your entire room. Like the mic I'm currently using is supposed to be a single directional mic, but it still captures a lot of sound from my house. My room is not totally soundproofed yet. So you still hear a lot of noise coming out. I've got very noisy neighbors, and if it starts raining, I pretty much can't do any recordings anymore. Everything's out the window. Okay, let's get her open. Let me move it a bit. It is so big I can barely frame it. Okay, inside you get a welcome to the cult of Razer welcome pack, as I call it. You get this in all Razer stuff nowadays. It normally comes with a manual inside and whatever other goodies that are packed in. How do I open this? Hey. Yeah, I've got a problem with packaging. I always can never open the damn things properly. Okay. There we go. Alright. This is the cable we'll be using to plug in your Seiren to your computer. If you're using some of Razer's other peripherals like their Black Widow keyboard, you can use the pass-through to use this instead of having to rely on like sticking the cable behind your computer. But the cable is actually long enough to go behind your PC, especially if you got it on the floor or anything. So that's not really a problem. And also the great thing is it doesn't need external power source, so that's really good as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's put this aside. And of course, stickers. 2 sets of stickers. And of course, the usual welcome note and manual that you get in almost all of Razer's products. Congratulations, there is no turning back. And it's true, once you start using Razer stuff, it's pretty much hard to use other stuff unless you're one of those people who just have a really, really singular brand preferences. I'm not gonna dish out anything on that because I've been using a lot of Razer stuff. I really like that stuff. Okay, one very thick piece of foam. And there she is. In all her glory. Okay, how do I open this? Alright. I'm gonna move this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Whoa, she is so big. Move this out of the way. Okay, so this is the Siren out of the box. It's got a nice metal outer coating, and this is the back. It looks like the front, but actually it's the back. And underneath here, we've got a bunch of connections as well as a standard mic mount at the bottom. That means you can attach it to other things. So this is the light button, which controls the symbol in front, and this is the audio jack for your monitoring headphones and the power, where the power goes in. You can also connect these things directly to your PC if you want, as opposed to putting it through your other peripherals. So it's only a matter of preference, really. Also up here, we've got the mute button, which is great. I love mics with mute buttons, and of course the volume control. The little display on top of the volume control is where you see all your modes and your volume level change. Pretty simple, really. Now in the front, which also looks at the back, you've got two dials. One is the button which you use to change the modes with. Let me get a closer look right here. Yeah, you change your modes with this dial over here. It's quite clicky as well. And the bottom here is your gain, which you can also use to control your levels. And up here is the Razer logo, which lights up in the front. So a little bit of nice product placement there. So yeah, that's a wrap for the Razer Seiren unboxing. Please do stick around for our review later on. So thanks for watching and good night.